Hello everyone, this is the Ghostmaster Race, yada yada yada, November Wowarlok, Jar,
And Leo.
Yeah, and Leo.
So these are your commentators, Cinder and...
Greetings.
Pat, that's me, that's that's Feek. Okay, so we're all starting on the Ouija board, so you can press new run, I guess. You can type your name.
Hold on, I can't... Pat, can you see November's stream?
No, I can't.
Oh,
yes.
Oh, I can see it now. Okay, well, yeah, the commentators are ready. Are the runners ready?
Yep.
Well, the Leo and Wowarlok had already typed in their names, so... Yep.
Oh, it's ready now, Let me just type in.
Okay. At a count of 3, you all will be starting this once-in-a-lifetime event. Are you all ready?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, then.
November, are you ready?
I guess we'll never find out.
No, I'm ready. I'm just gonna say.
Charcoal ran out.
All right, then. Hubert, would you like to do the honors?
I'll do it, yeah.
Can you hear me?
Okay. 3.
Wait a second, it's like frozen.
Okay.
Is November's game stream frozen? I think the charcoal did run out.
Oh, no.
Okay, we can see it now.
Yeah.
I think Pat is doing that.
No.
November!
I accidentally started. Hold on.
I'm watching. I'm like, if I guess I could stream, but it's gotta be an echo chamber, and it's also I'm also can't watch all the streams at once. I just cycle.
I'm watching all streams at once.
Are you?
Yeah.
How can you do that?
You just press the I button on the stream.
Oh.
Oh, okay. First of all, let us.
Okay.
So we've got Jaroeo, we've got The Run, we've got World Record, and Run Hype. Let's go.
Okay. Everyone's ready.
All right. I do the honors.
3, 2, 1, run.
Okay.
There it goes.
Leo is already in Hunting 101, November. While the rest are on loading screens.
Restarting.
Oh, bad RNG. Wowarlok is already in Hunting 101. They are both. Oh, interesting. Jaroeo is going for Weather Witch already by bench binding Stonewall. Leo has already got Weather Witch. Interesting.
So does Wowarlok.
Oh my god.
November's stream is frozen, but I guess it might come back at some point.
Oh, just got into Hunting 101. Alright, the first sorority girls are fleeing. Well, Kel has 2 that are fleeing, whilst Leo is only at 1. This is an interesting technique because everybody else has gone for Stonewall rather than Cogjammer, besides November. November is running the old strats.
Jar is already almost done with only 2 mortals left.
Only 1 mortal left.
3 mortals left for Leo.
Yes, this is going to be a tight race, I can see. But let us not forget that the loading time is not included.
Now Jar is just waiting for the last model to flee.
With the time of 2 minutes. 2 minutes, 5 seconds on Hunting 101. And now they're... What will they purchase in Gold Room? Interesting, interesting.
Can't even see.
I'm pretty sure it was Strange Vision for Ghastly or Spooky Surprise and Wild Geese for Boo. Not Wild Geese, but...
November's almost done with the mission as well. Catching up.
Very much.
Yeah. The old strat seems to work.
The old strat seems to have done good. And November's done! And in Gold Room as well. Oh.
Leo's on his last auto, she's taking the stairs.
Yep.
And Jaroeo has already taken care of Terrorize. And November's off to Weird Seance. Oh, it seems like Jaroeo has both Lucky and Terrorize already freed. The only one left is Wendell, who can be freed quite easily by just carrying Tad Gable away. November's already waiting whilst Jaroe's keeping him. And Jaroeo has freed Lucky.
Leo has a terrible Hunting 101 so far.
And Wowarlok is nearly done with Hunting 101.
Oh, Leo's already nearly done as well. Last mortal fleeing.
Last mortal fleeing, last 2 mortals fleeing. And Wowarlok is done.
Now, Hunting 101 is a pretty straightforward level, but this run can really make or break during the RNG moments.
That is indeed true. This run is also mostly reliant on RNG.
So a couple of minutes late on the first level is not that bad.
Couple of minutes here, couple of minutes there, but also there might be some fixes during more problematic missions.
Everyone has gone for Weird Sounds first.
Yes, Jaroeo has 4 mortals scared, whilst November has 3 mortals scared. Wowarlok also has 3 mortals scared, and Leo just got into Weird Seance. Interestingly enough, November is running Aether compared to everybody else bringing in Stonewall.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm yet to see any bench binding on any of the runs.
No, there was bench binding. Everybody besides November using Stonewall to free Weather Witch rather than...
Wojtek cheering Leo on from the sideline.
Thank you.
Yes, yes. Now nearly all the sorority girls are scared away for Jaroeo. Interestingly enough, Karen Fuller is the only one who's standing, despite being the easiest one to scare away. Besides...
No, that would be Helen.
Oh, that is... On Jaroe's part, I missed Swallow because of running. November has also reached... Evened out with Jaroeo. Claim the next mortal first. November is focusing on Ted Gable. Whilst Wowarlok had freed Terrorize. Now both Leo and... Has Leo done a blunder?
Yeah, I'm thinking for starting. I think so, yeah.
Leo has reset due to Lucky Blunder. Interesting, no? Interesting, interesting. And November has scared Ted Gable away. November is choosing to use Terrorize in his native spot for now. Interesting technique. Wendell's also freed for Jaroeo. Both of them just have to scare away all the mortals now. And both are going head-to-head with Jaroeo having a slight advantage over scared mortals. Ooh, and now they had evened out. Somebody's before spending too much plasma.
Yeah, I heard that.
Jaroeo is just going so quickly through the mortals. Only 3 mortals left on Jaroe's part. And only 2 mortals left on November's part. Whilst being the underdog due to his charcoal fuel computer, November seems to be pulling through quite well.
Yeah, he's just slightly behind Jar right now. It could be anyone's game.
And Jaroeo has scared away all the mortals. Wowarlok is still working on Ted Gable. Interesting comment from our audience member. Memphis had said that November literally has to nerf himself with his PC so everyone can have a chance. Will this be true in practice? We shall see. And Jaroe's done. Back to the cool room, and interesting choices for Stone Talon. Whoa. And Jaroe's off to Weird Seance. What are your thoughts? Calamityville, indeed. What are your thoughts on this current run, Hubert?
Well, so far, it's mostly Jaroeo that's been dominating the game, with Novembermann being right behind, using mostly the recommended team, which is interesting. Leo's pretty late, but again, it's not anything you can fix in this RNG field game.
Jaroeo has already freed Static for freeing Maxine. Quite interesting technique indeed. Oh, will this also be Arclight?
Yeah.
And Leo has freed Terrorize whilst waiting for Lucky. Wowarlok is still struggling with freeing Wendell and scaring away the last few fraternity members. Whilst Leo had to reset, it's still anyone's game. Although we have a clear front runner.
Yeah, November's kind of struggling with the last 2 mortals.
Yes, you see, this is the issue of bringing in Aether to this level. However, November has bench-bound Wendell. And Wowarlok finally freed Wendell. Jaroeo has freed Arclight, now only waiting for Maxine.
Bench binding really paying off with November finishing Weird Seance.
Interesting Fool's Errand usage on Jaroe's part. And November has finally scared away all the mortals, just waiting for them to flee.
Police is there for Jaroeo.
And the police.
Oh shit, 3 pumpkins.
See, this is 3 pumpkins. November's in the gold room, presumably buying Quake for Stonewall.
Wowarlok is trying to finish up with Seance with only 2 mortals left.
Whilst Leo's still quite behind. However, he's bench binding quite interesting in quite interesting ways with Claticals being outside. And November's off to Calamityville, whilst Jaroeo has freed the Calamityville trio. Now he's just waiting for the skeletons to be revealed. And it's the last mortal for Wowarlok. Ooh, interesting technique, November. Interesting technique. And I think that might be it for Jaroeo. The policeman is going downstairs to find Arclight's corpse, whilst already finding I was already confirming Static's corpse. And the last model's freeing for Wowarlok. And Leo has finally freed Wendell. Just 4 mortals left for Leo. And is that it? The police are gazing upon Static Arclight's corpse. However, there's nothing happening. And he's done. Jaroe's on to summoners not included. November has freed Static.
Leo's almost done with Weird Seance.
While somebody's gazing up at Arclight.
Yeah, not getting 3 pumpkins on where Seance is gonna cost me.
Yeah. It's not good.
Yeah, well, going back.
Interesting technique on Wowarlok's part.
Yeah, this is bold.
Very bold. Will it pay off?
Really needing those gold plasm.
Jaroe's trying to perform the Rain Dancer skip, it seems.
With only Hunting 101 to redo, Wowarlok might have as well just restarted the whole run.
8 seconds too late. Oh.
Leotachy is onto Calamityville, whilst November is freeing the last ghost from that level.
So
and the police are here as well.
It seems like Leo is going to do Calamityville without Quake.
Interesting, interesting. Has Rain Dancer been freed? Oh, Rain Dance has been freed.
Yeah.
And Rain Dance has been freed. Now all that remains is finishing up the level. Maxine has also been freed, so that all that remains is finishing the level. Now, what is Leo's technique for lack of Quake?
So like, if you bench bind Terrorize, like, and use Fascinate, Mortals will still go to where Terrorize was supposed to be bound, so I can, like...
Interesting, interesting.
Mortals from, yeah. From
I just came back from the bathroom. The level's not done yet.
Amazing bathroom strat from November.
This is a very good technique to use during Calamityville, as you cannot really do anything during that level.
Yeah,
and November's through with Calamityville. Onto Weird Seance. Wowarlok has freed Wendell again. And Terrorized for some reason. Somebody's being dominated. November's in.
Why would you word it like that?
And Wowarlok has summoned Dr. Kraus. November has freed both Windwalker and opened the basement in one fell swoop using Quake. Wowarlok is at 15 minutes, at 16 minutes of the run, and nearly finished with Act 1. Will he be able to pull a world record?
It's Jaroeo.
I feel like you're switching names, but...
Yeah.
I am switching names.
Wowarlok is currently in the second Weird Seance of the run.
And Jaroeo has freed Miss Moonscream, the MVP of the run. Leo is still struggling with freeing the Calamityville ghosts. I will refrain. And Jaroeo has scared away Dr. Chaos. The only thing that's left is to wait for the mortals to summon Darkling, and he's off to Act 2.
I might have missed this a little bit.
The current world record for Act 1 in 100% is around 23 minutes.
Wowarlok
so
is finishing
so
off. Wowarlok has 4 ghosts in. I think we have a very clear front runner with its underdog behind him, and then we have a dog.
And it's Buck.
Yep. Who shall soon be released. Interesting, Dr. Kraus has fled even, but the mortals had not went down to basement yet. Very interesting.
They're coming.
Are the stairs being stairs? No. And he's finished with Act 1. The only thing that's left is to watch the cutscene, which is unfortunate. Novemberman is ready to scare away Kraus. Now remember, Novemberman has very poor loading screen, ergo his run could be the world record in a live game. It is all remained to be seen.
Somehow broke Static's puzzle, like I can't get the bones out of the chimney with Kinesis.
Jaro's Darkling is eating up the souls. And Act 1 is done for Jaro. Immediately after the go room. Leo is trying to get a woman to the attic. Seems like Grandma might be going there. Wowarlok just finished, I think it was Calamityville. Oh no, it was a second Weird Cells.
Yep.
And he finally bought Quake.
Reveal the hidden corpses to the mortals.
And Jar is getting Flash. And Dead Fellas.
The mortal lawn.
And why are they not going out of this room?
The police will report this body, but it will take the discovery of a second corpse to initiate a full investigation.
Now, a note about the section that I'm in, there's a chance that if I do this too quickly, that this will break, and they will just stand here and not begin.
Alright, I'm back from the break. What have I missed? Oh my, Jaro has freed...
Flash, yeah.
Yes, before freeing what's her fucking
And Cross
name?
is already fleeing for November.
Oh, the mortals are...
Well, I was saying though that
Leo is still...
if you guys didn't see, there's a chance that... Never mind, that this works okay. There's a small chance that if something bad happens, if I did this too soon, the students would be under here and the cutscene will not start. It happens very rarely, and I thank God it didn't happen. The run could die.
Jaroeo is nearly done with Dead Fellas. He only needs to free fingers, which can be achieved quite easily with one simple trick. And Leo has finally went through with Calamityville. Now he's on to...
Yeah, well, only freeing one ghost, unfortunately.
This is fine, as all these ghosts reappear in Poltergeist, but will it be effective?
Getting only one ghost would be amazing in low percent. We have to find out how.
And November's onto...
by using the ancient tome.
November's mildly confused, but he's got the spirit.
Novembermann is just chilling with the Ghoul Room's music.
Yeah, taking a little break.
Who can blame him? It's amazing.
And November's onto that, fellas. Will he be able to be slightly ahead of Ja?
I actually don't know. I only...
kind of catch up, but he's gonna pay for it in Poltergeist.
He shall pay dearly. Now Jaroeo is waiting for Fool's Errand to be ready for a chef moment.
Wowarlok is just waiting for the police to do its job. Time for a bathroom break.
Oh, November had forgotten.
Oh, fuck.
November has
fuck, I forgot. I forgot to buy Jinx.
And Chef is on those way to perform a chef moment. The only thing that's left is to scare away Don Bartholomew and work on following commands. Oh?
Oh!
The chef has performed the chef moment!
Very much a chef moment, I'm afraid.
Ladies and gentlemen, what has occurred here? And Leo is summoning Dr. Kraus. This is truly another chef moment that we are having. Everybody in the chat, please post chef moment.
The mortal law enforcers have located a corpse.
I guess I'll go fuck myself then.
The police will report this body, but it will take the discovery
This gives
of
November a
second
very
corpse
good
to
opportunity
initiate a full investigation.
to catch up.
Leo's Wendell is visually broken for some reason, which is nice.
Yeah.
His normal
Leo's
seems to be flipped.
Leo's normals are quite abnormal. The chef is doing a cute dancey dance like the twink that he is. Instead of doing what he's supposed to do.
Chef is just dancing on the run.
Yes. And November has freed Wave Master. Very interesting team composition in this level. We are at this point where we are going to see deviations from teams, I believe.
Yes, Wowarlok is in the Ghoul Room.
And Jaroeo is still experiencing Oh! The second time it has happened! Oh, I know what the issue is, but we are not allowed to state them.
Why not do it?
No, this would ruin the integrity of the run as non-biased commentators. November is making sure that Flash Jordan hits Dawn instead of the other woman. To give Dawn a boost of belief.
Arclight is a good choice for scaring Dr. Kraus since he has a fear of fire. That's what Leo is going for.
For reasons unbeknownst to science, November is building up a supply of ghosts in Fingers' room, even though it is a guaranteed that he will run over there. Interesting. Oh wait, no, it's Jaroeo. Or is it November? No, it is November. Realizing his mistake upon me pointing it out. November is going for the belief strat, interestingly enough.
So the chef definitely doesn't want to whistle for Jar. It's a terrible moment.
And the chef has whistled for November. Restart.
Oh, it's restarting.
Interesting, interesting.
Now, once again, this game might be buggy. It doesn't have complete edition on.
Now, once again, this game is a piece of shit, and I don't know why we still play it.
Very true.
I guess we're all masochists in our own way. And Leo's off to Act 4. 2.
Act 4, wow.
Yes, Leo has traveled from the future where complete edition is finished and is currently performing Act 4.
Big blunder that might slow me down that I forgot to bring Dominate. It should make this faster.
November is nearly done with Deadfellas.
Yes, November's going for the belief strat, which is quite interesting.
I think it's because you don't have to wait for him to flee once you're done with belief.
That is true.
Trick the mortals into summoning the Darkling by using the ancient tome.
Leo is also on to... And he reset. Anyway, what is happening? November is still performing the belief. And will this haunted hail be enough?
Currently, it's Novembermann's ahead.
Well, this haunted hail...
because of a chef that wouldn't whistle.
Don Bartholomew has left and went to the bathroom during the haunted hail. Will this screw the run-up?
At least he has clean hands.
No, he still got hit. Now, what is the finish? Shattered nerves?
Wowarlok is still getting the kids down to the basement. In Blair Wisp? No, in...
And Jaroeo has finally gotten the chef moment to occur.
The freaking stairs.
This is truly the sewers of this trying time when the chef is always the one ruining everything, isn't it?
Yep.
November is nearly there. He's raining on Don's parade. Whilst forgetting that he has quite the assortment of other powers that cause belief build-up. And November has finished Deadfellows whilst causing Don to believe. Jaroeo is only now finishing Deadfellows by making Don scared. And November's back in the room, purchasing some powers. Upgrading Moon Screen. Interesting. No! Upgrading his holds. And Don is fleeing. Oh, and how's Leo doing? Having a chef moment, it seems.
And he's restarting as well.
And that fellas has proven to be quite difficult for all of our runners. Wowarlok is only now on Kraus, whilst November is in face packs instead of unusual suspects. Quite an interesting strategy. RE7 face packs.
Jaro finally finished Dead Fellas?
Yes.
Probably off to the ghoul room.
And November is trying to hit all the witches with... creepers, I think. I don't know what he's doing, to be completely honest, but Jaroeo is on face packs, whilst Leo is performing his duties in that level.
Wowarlok is still trying to scare across.
November has not freed. November has not freed Firetail, but is scaring away the witches. Interesting, interesting. November has screwed up in a face.
Yeah.
So has... Oh wait, no. He's going for a different strat. I saw the difference in ghosts, and this difference is quite interesting. But will it be enough? It was enough. All right, now Wowarlok is not Wowarlok. Wowarlok is resetting. Oh wait, no, he isn't. Wowarlok is finally finished with. God help! There we go. There is too much going on for my autistic little brain. Jaroeo has scared away 2 witches, and now is only getting. Is working on getting the rest of the ghosts from the level.
Trisha and Hogwash.
A task for later attention. For the time being, enjoy.
Leo's also going for a belief strat, it seems.
Any other business because of your success.
And the chef moment was averted.
Instantly gonna upgrade Buck.
That's a very good idea. Buck is quite a strong hunter in his own regard.
Yeah, especially for Dead Fellas. You can hard focus Don Bartholomew with him.
Pursuit powers, which is one of Don's phobias, I believe.
Bartholomew believes there are no ghosts.
No chef moments for Leo.
Yes, that's always good to hear. Leo has been burned by a chef before. And we're not sure how he has recovered from that trauma. Would you like to comment on that, Leo?
It didn't actually kill the run.
Yeah, it was like barely. It was like a second difference or something. Yeah.
Still a traumatic experience, wouldn't you say?
November scared away 2 of the witches and is now going for the rest of the ghosts.
And the Jaroeo has freed all the ghosts, and now just has to scare 1 witch away.
And she's scared.
Jaroe's finished with the level, just have to wait for the witch to flee.
Catching up with November again.
Yes, indeed. It's a very tight race between the 2. It only remains to see what will happen next.
All them around.
November has scared the last Twitch away, and now they're both... They are literally even. November's slightly ahead, seeing as he has entered Ghoul Room faster.
Chef moment happening for Wowarlok.
Interesting choices.
Don Bartholomew has fled in terror. He will not deny our existence lightly in the future.
Leo just got away Don Bartholomew and is off to the Ghoul Room.
And both Jaroeo and November are on weird, unusual suspect.
You really want every level to be weird sound, don't you?
I do. It's Wowarlok's fault. November's in the level, so is Jaroeo.
Instantly getting Banzai.
Instantly getting Banzai. Interesting team dichotomy.
With their circle broken, the witches will be without protection. Now is the time to strike.
And Jaroeo has already... And Jaroeo is working on freeing Banzai and... What's his name? Electrospasm. Whilst November has just free Electrospasm, and now Wowarlok is still trying to deal with Knuckles, whilst Leo is on face packs, already freeing Firetail and scaring away two of the three witches. Jaroeo and November had freed Electrospasm and now are working on a Blue Moida. Jaroeo has finished freeing Knuckles and now is working on Don Bartholomew.
The current world record finishes unusual suspect at 45:30. So it's still very much doable, but it's a long level.
It is indeed a long level. However, it's mostly long due to Blue Murder.
Which you don't really have to free.
That is true. That is very much true. But both of our runners seem to be going after Blue Murder.
Yeah, November's original run is doing Blue Murder here as well. I always wondered why.
Blue Murder is quite useful for few levels, such as Blair Wisp and Spooky Hollow. Jaroeo is focusing on scaring away mortals, whilst November is also focusing on scaring away mortals.
He always had the two witches and he's getting...
Oh, it seems that Jaroeo is skipping Blue Murder. November's also skipping Blue Murder. Interesting, interesting indeed. Will this pay off, or will it go on?
No, I'll just write it because it's not about the run.
No, say it. Okay, will this lead to future problems regarding Blue Murder's usefulness, or will this actually be beneficial?
Drive the witches away from the sorority. Your elementals have subverted the witch's circle of protection. Now your own haunters will be immune to the witch's magic.
Somebody is
just waiting for the models to flee. Then he'll be
oh,
down with
yes.
the station, having indeed skipped Blue Murder.
Wowarlok is actually usurping the circle for reasons.
With their circle broken,
And the circle has been broken, actually.
Without protection, now is the time to strike.
And he's off to Ghoul Room. Jaroeo has finished. Jaroe's sitting at 42 minutes. Upgrading Maxine? That's quite obscene.
And we're back to the Hutz's house.
For round 2. This level is quite simple, really, seeing as you only have to scare away all the mortals. Which at this point in the game is not that hard, seeing as you already have some heavy hitters like Buck and Moonswing.
Yeah, it's gonna be more of a challenge for Leo, who still has other restless spirit to free.
That is indeed true. It will be interesting to see how he proceeds. Wowarlok
the
is...
radio sound bug.
Well, and Jaroeo is already off to heavy hitting all the mortals. Grandma Hutz seem to not be having a good time. And the Grandpapa is trying to reach the telephone. Oh.
It's insane.
And Leo is in Ghoul Room leveling up some of his mortals, and November's still trying to scare away all the mortals in the police precinct. Jaroeo still had not scared away any of the mortals. However, they are all being scared evenly. The only one without any fear is Marcia Hutz, which will change soon, seeing as Clataclose is given a special treatment, I guess. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. I lost my train of thought 5 minutes ago.
You're doing great.
The train of thought has derailed, just like train spooking. And it will only get worse as the night goes on. Carol Overland hut has been scared away, but is this a good thing? Will this not cause any issues with the poltergeist?
It does.
Thank you, Kiba, for clarifying.
Yeah, Cuba, you can come into Little if you want as well.
Or an odd. Cuba's just our, what do you call him?
Heckler?
He's just correcting us. Banzai discovered! Who has discovered Banzai? Leo. And Wowarlok freed Hogwash. The only one that's left is scaring away 2 of the witches. And there are only 2 mortals left, 3 mortals left for Jaroeo to scare away. Grandma Hat is trying to call in the medium. Will she succeed? Probably not. November is still struggling with scaring away the last few mortals in the police station. Whilst Jaroeo has only 2 mortals to scare away in Hutz's household.
I see he managed to skip Lawrence.
Is this indeed a Lawrence skip? Oh! Think to remind our audience, the fire extinguishers are a thing in this build. As you can see by Marcia Katz holding one.
Yeah, let's hope everything goes well with them.
Yes, it is another variable that cannot be
underestimated.
Exactly.
We even finish each other's
meals.
Yes.
Even without Blue Murder.
Great.
Now,
And there
Leo's
was no Lawrence.
Leo's on the police station. I wonder if he will free Blue Murder or if he'll keep her for later.
Yeah, for later.
Well, there you go, audience. No mystery.
Am I the only one who...
Where's Wowarlok stream?
Yeah, you know the thing that the game does, where it stops
And
working?
Warlock's game has crashed. Ladies and gentlemen, Warlock is not looking good. Oh, the medics have been called.
Or maybe you just quit the game to activate Cheat Engine, who knows?
Oh.
Yeah, you got me.
Right.
Oh,
And
actually, no Lawrence skip for Jaroeo. Lawrence is up there chilling. On fire.
Lawrence is on fire. And November's finally onto... Is he going to perform the sniper strat? Seems so.
The what strat now?
Sniper. If you place any ghost with powers that are with neutral terror powers like dread or scared to death, that ghost will be able to hit mortals outside if you place them on the antenna.
Nice.
I am the one who had discovered this strat, if I do say so myself. And Jaroeo has scared away Lawrence, and now he's on to the best level in the whole game.
The guru room.
Yes.
I mean, this technically our...
Yeah, it is.
And Leo has scared away quite a few mortals already, whilst also freeing the prisoners. Wowarlok has just freed Electrospasm. Now the spread that we are having is quite interesting because Wowarlok and Leo are going head to head was behind both November and Jaroeo, which are also going head-to-head, with Jaroeo having slight advantage over November. However, let us not forget that we are still counting the final time, which might mean that November is going to come out ahead.
Yeah, maybe even Wowarlok. Anything can happen.
It's not Christmas. There are not going to be any miracles. And November has called in the medium.
Speaking of anything being able to happen, is it a thing or is Jaroeo stuck on a loading screen?
Seems so.
Oh no.
The game is playing some tricks on people. Oh no, there he is!
No, I think he just force quitted just to...
Oh.
Yeah.
That is not ideal.
Only losing a few seconds, it's better than crashing mid-game.
That is true. Still not ideal, especially when you're going for the world record. Now this was quite interesting because after this level, there are 2 levels which can be completed quite quickly. Well, 3 levels because Ghost Breakers aren't that hard either. It only remains to be seen what happens and how much time will they during those 3 critical levels. Leo was just waiting for the prisoners to leave. It seems like he will have to scare away the last few.
Jaroe's in the hospital.
Wowarlok is also in the police stations, whilst November is scaring away the mortals in the Calamityville. For some reason, the medium has appeared. This is another time waste that can happen during this level. Oh, Ja has freed both Harriet and Daydreamer in one fell swoop. The only thing that's left is Bridget. He's aiming. And he... Interesting.
Now November can still beat his old time on Poultrygeist, which was 54.46. We're currently at 53.30.
Dr. Seth doesn't seem to be wanting to go to the basement despite being hit by a fool's errand. This is quite an interesting turn of events, isn't it? Fool's errand seems to be not having it with Jar today.
Yeah, do we have time for donations?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Leo's finally finished the police precinct, whilst Wowarlok is also done as well. He only has 3 mortals left to scare. 2, because one of them is Dr. Kraus. November only has 3 more mortals left to scare, plus 2 Lawrence, so 4.
Leo is currently carefully picking his steam.
Interesting team. And where is Seth Greenwood at this moment?
Trying to get the Bridget skip to work.
Which is not currently working. He's also scaring away some of the doctors, which is a great idea whilst you have nothing else to do.
Wowarlok is waiting for the station to finish. And hasn't freed Blue Murder either.
And November has 2 mortals left to scare away. Now what is his plan with Grandpapa Hats? Oh, he has to leave him there, just so...
Leo is going straight for the 2 Restless Spirit they hadn't got. We can move on
and
to
he's got
regular
them!
mission. Yeah.
Grandpa Hats is trying to call in the medium.
Ooh. I think he might do it, yeah. Might be too late already.
No, it isn't. Saved just in the nick of time.
Ooh.
Novemberman has left Grandpa Hats alone this entire mission. What is his plan with this old geezer?
Oh, it's because he's the easiest one to scare, so for Lawrence...
Yes, send him his cane.
Oh yeah, and Novemberman successfully Lawrence skipped.
Congratulations! And Jaroeo has freed Bridget. The only thing that's left is to get rid of all the doctors. Which should be quite easier. November's upgrading some of his ghosts, whilst everyone else is scaring away mortals.
I can't see Jar's stream actually. I don't know where he's at.
He's at the hospital, finishing off the hospital, just needing to scare away the 4 remaining doctors, which it seems to be going quite well. November is carefully picking his thing for the hospital.
Wowarlok and Leo Steel are very close to each other as well.
Yep.
This is really
November.
the Wowal-Leo side of the run.
Oh, November has to reset because he screwed up the Harriet skip. And it seems like Harriet's skip has been performed correctly. Jaroeo only has 3 doctors left to scare away, one of which is a pain, the other 2 are quite easy to scare.
something that I think is quite interesting is that I haven't seen a single person bench bind Moonscream. Maybe the spot she's allowed in the first place is already pretty nice.
Roofer is quite a good fetter, let's be real.
It's basically inside 70% of the time.
And Leo bench bounded Moonscream just for me. And Quiver.
Leo's trying to please his overlord, it seems. November has finally gotten the Ghostbreakers to appear in.
Now Moonscream's finally allowed to go outside and touch some grass.
November's focusing Dr. Green, the one in green.
It seems there won't be any Lawrence skip for Leo.
Nope. And Wowarlok is finished with the hospital, it seems. Just waiting for the doctor to go over. Jaroeo, yes. Wowarlok is still stuck in Calamityville.
Poltergeist, huh?
Yeah.
I'm going to kill myself in a second.
You're doing a very good job.
Well, both of them are stuck in Poltergeist. There we go. Leo and Wowarlok. As Jaroe's nearly finished with the hospital. And he's finished with the hospital. 3 pumpkins on the hospitals, ladies and gentlemen. An hour in, and he's nearly done with Act 2. Just the one last level, which is quite easy.
It might seem like Leo has a slight advantage, but Wowarlok seems to be in a good spot for a Lawrence skip.
That is true. November has scared away 3 doctors. Well, he's working on the 3rd one. Building up some belief to cause a very big surge. That's quite an interesting... Ooh! Novembermann has...
Very fast Blair Wisp beginning for Jaroeo.
Yep.
And we've passed the 1 hour mark.
Yes. But the thing is, after Blair Wisp...
This won't be a sub 1 hour run.
No. But it could be a sub 2 hours run.
Which would be a world record, which would be great.
No. Not yet. November's hour was technically sub 2 hours. We need to go sub 59. And he has freed. Oh, this is very interesting. Jaroeo has freed both Blair Wisp and Buckle. And all the mortals are on the other side of the ravine. Now the only thing that's left is to free Darkling. And it seems like they are affected by Dark. Has the game crashed? No. Well, Jaroeo is finished with Blair Wisp, more or less.
Very fast level.
Indeed, very fast. It is one of the easiest level in the game if you know what you're doing. And Novembermann has only 1 doctor left, and Seth. That is required for Bridget, so theoretically he only has 1 doctor scare left. Oh? Is nurse skip happening? No, November has screwed up the nurse skip.
Scare the doctors from their hospital and send them screaming.
Now, on the one hand, Jaroe's time is currently not much better than the current world record, but the current world record is about like 30 minutes on the last level, so it's gonna happen there.
That's true. It will all come down to the final level. And Leo is finally at the hospital. November is attempting to skip again. Will he succeed this time?
Yes.
There we go.
He's free.
And November's done. Just has to wait for Seth Greenwood to leave.
2 birds with 1 stone.
Interesting technique on Leo's part, using...
Oh.
That is a very interesting strategy, I would say.
What did he do?
But will it pay off?
Jar, I hope you have class. Jar might not have
I think I
class
screwed
installed
up
in this version.
because the kid didn't start crying.
Class is there by default on the Steam version and the GOG version, so it should be fine unless you're playing on the CD.
Well, this is quite interesting. Leo has not... Leo's strategy has... It seemed to be a lot less effective than the regular strategy for freeing Harriet quickly. And Jaroeo is just upgrading Moonscream to perform well in the future levels. He's on Spooky Hollow, one of the easiest levels in the game. Novembermann had to load a save. And both Leo and Wowarlok are on the hospital.
Time for flowers for November.
So Leo decided to not go with... Oh!
Leo is building some early plasm. Doing the bunny.
Yes, the bunny has not went well though.
It drops, so it should be fine now.
Has it dropped?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Harriet is finished. And November's on to Blair Wisp. While Jaroeo is
game crashed.
Working with Black Crow.
And Leo's game has crashed. That is very unfortunate.
Oh no. It was the very beginning of the level at least.
That is true, but this was after a few failed Harriet skips.
Yes, this is indeed crash percent.
Indeed.
Easiest category.
If we include complete edition, then it is quite easy to crash as well. Especially when trying to beta test the next build. Well, Jaroeo has freed nobody from the level. He's going for... It seems like he's going for... Yeah, Dragoon first. Before attempting to free anybody else. Will this be good enough?
Novembermann is getting through Blair Wisp.
Rather quickly as well. So Maxine has taken the role of Blue Murder in this level. Quite interesting to see the ghost used. And Leo's back in the hospital, having freed both Harriet and Daydreamer. Ladies and gentlemen, anything can happen here. This is a very, very close run.
Leo's trying to get the Bridget skip.
And November has finished off.
Volzaren doesn't seem to have procced.
And November has finished off Blair Wisp, just waiting for the mortals to get to the basement whilst under the influence of Darkling's obsession.
I have no comment to do on Spooky, although I don't know this mission well enough. I have no idea what's going on.
The interesting thing here is that it doesn't seem like we have... It doesn't seem like Storm Talent has been freed yet. Well...
Epilepsy warning, by the way. But my stream's so good.
There is not enough plasm to perform the summoning.
Jaroeo is playing a very dangerous game.
Indeed, indeed. Oh, was it enough? It wasn't enough. Has Leo crashed again? No. And November's through with summoners. Whilst Wowarlok just got into the hospital.
You mean Blair Wisp?
Yes, I do mean Blair Wisp. What of it?
Still no luck with the Bridget skip for Leo. Oh, maybe it's happening soon.
Dragon has been freed. And the only thing that's left is
strange
still
vision.
present arrow. These visions are indeed strange, and he has walked in. Will this be enough? It was indeed enough.
And there she is.
Now we are just waiting Cousin L to be scared away, and...
Oh, Watson is currently being chased.
And that'll be it for Spooky Hollow.
The Hollow is indeed spooky.
November's also on to Spooky Hollow. Will he be... Will he have... Will his run be able to complete the win?
Now remember, everyone, this may or may not be a valid run for Jar, because they may not have installed the last mission.
If it is not a valid run, we will all cry collectively, seeing as he was so close to forming a new world record.
Yeah.
Scare the doctors from their
But the tears will also be filled with laughter because it is fucking fun. Imagine not having the final mission installed at this point in the game. And it's Cousin Earl done. Just the finishing touch with creepers.
Class came out like 20 years ago, so should be fine.
Cousin Earl is finished. November's picking his team carefully for Spooky Hollow. That doesn't seem to have done anything. Jaroeo is upgrading hunters. Surges. Who's on to those breakers? November is building up some plasma by scaring away the hobo. quite a basic team come for those breakers on what were on Jaroe's end. November has built some plasm on the hobo, and now he's scaring him away. Jaroe's already hard at work scaring away all from the police station.
Seems like he created a terrible death room with Surge.
That is indeed true, but he has not broken the yellow ward, so all his hunters are still blue ward, green. But he's bench bound. And he has freed the ghost. Stuck in the ESD.
Including blue murder.
November has freed Black Crow, and he's on to freeing... What's his name? Dragoon. I'll never remember. Jaroe's doing quite well on scaring away the models from the police station, I must admit. He's not even bothering with the green ward. Interesting indeed. The only two mortals, there's 3 mortals. One of them shall flee while...
Leo's almost done with the hospital.
Do not allow the Dragoon to chase the mortal from Spooky Hollow.
There's 2 mortals left in there. For Jaroeo. And where would they be? Dr. Ramus is getting scared. And she's outside, which is... Oh, she's back inside. Oh, wow. Will this one hit from Moonscream do the trick? Probably not, seeing as both mortal has run away from scene. And November has performed admirably by exposing the cousin's treachery. And Leo is on to Blair Wisp project, whilst Wowarlok is still dealing with the hospital. The nurse skip has not been performed yet. And Jaroeo has scared away all the models from the police station. The only thing that's left is the military base, Cuckoo's Nest, and the class. 3 of the longest level in game. Do you think he will be able to achieve a new world record path?
Yeah, it's possible. He currently has about 5 minutes of advance, which is great.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really gonna depend if he has class installed.
That is true.
The previous world record wasn't using bench binding for what lies over the Cuckoo's Nest, which would make the level much faster.
That is very true indeed. A full upgrade on Dragoon, very interesting, very interesting. As well as upgrades on Windwalker, focused on Insanity.
Getting a little insane boy here, and once again with bench binding, Windwalker is inside outside.
That is very true.
Which makes him very
Full
powerful.
mortal jacket. Full mortal jacket may not be half as bad.
Leo's doing Blair Wisp.
Yeah, one more to then get the factory to restart.
Restarting Blair Wisp. November is having a pretty chill Spooky Hollow so far.
Indeed. And now he's performing the ritual to summon Storm Talon. Well, Wowarlok is already working hard and scaring away mortals from the military base. What are your thoughts on military base, Pat?
It's terrible.
I think it's the worst level.
Yeah. Hopefully it's better after next update. More stuff to do.
Yeah. It's not about stuff to do, it's just the layout of the level being fundamentally shit.
Could be worse. There could be like 5 different floors going into an underground base with high defenses.
I wonder which level you could be referring to. I guess we'll never know. Ooh. Mortals are fainting left, right, and center for Jaroeo. Whilst also having one that's already fleeing. Are the defenses up for the military, or are they down?
Mortals fainting is pretty much a problem in the early levels, where you're focusing on every mortal at once, but here, when a mortal faints, he just shifts his focus to another mortal.
Oh my, what a blunder on Leo's part.
November is loading his save
by the way.
There was a nice dread. What is going on with Wowarlok? Wowarlok is still struggling to do nurse skip. Oh, I think he succeeded.
Yeah.
But now remember, this is the first race of the season, where people have also not been fully... some people have not had enough time to properly train. I wonder what will be the next race. Maybe even better world records will be set.
Let's see if our contestants survive this one.
That is true, we did release a pack of hungry dogs after them.
Disable the astral security system, free the ghosts trapped in the ESD, and leave no...
And Leo's onto...
The green ward has been...
Oh, November is onto...
Now is your haunter's powers have triggered an alarm...
Ghostbreakers.
Yeah.
Also creating a kill room. Jaroeo is working tirelessly on trying to scare away the mortals from the military base, which might as well be an Olympic sport in of itself.
Wowarlok is working on the doctors.
Well, now, that is a lot of mortals being scared away by Jaroeo.
Death room.
How many had it killed?
4 so far.
4 so far, plus one fainting, plus... Oh, it seems like the kill room was quite successful.
Yeah. Lawrence should go any second now.
Yes, so Richard Rocket.
This is a really good Ghostbreaker.
That is indeed the truth.
Might put him back in the game.
Yeah, yes. November was still in the game, however. Leo has finished with project, whilst Wowarlok is still trying to chip away at the doctors. Oh, he has chipped away at the doctors. Now he's just waiting for them to flee. Whilst Jaroeo is performing the is just scaring away all the mortals. There isn't really much to say about that, is there?
No, it's very much a quiet map.
Very much.
There's not much of a kill room to be built either, it's so massive.
The only kill room I can think of is middle of the parking lot with...
Storm Talent,
yeah. Well, yeah, with Storm Talent.
And a gift.
What's his name? Firetail as well.
Windwalker, you can also bench bind Moonscream, and actually you could bind everyone.
Yeah.
In his team right now.
And Leo's on to Blair Spooky Hollow, whilst November is
still just looking at his screen.
Getting rid of the last two mortals and needing to scare away to break the ESD, which needs to be performed with a surge. And November has freed the ghost in the ESD, whilst still having two mortals left to scare away.
Successfully disabled. Disabling the ESD has added to your recruits.
Oh my, Jaroeo has scared away quite a good chunk of mortals. The priest is stuck with a fire extinguisher, so anything can happen. And Wowarlok is finally onto Blair Wisp project, whilst Leo is freeing Dragoon. November has finished the Ghost Breakers, and is onto upgrading some ghosts. There are only two mortals left to scare away. One of them could be driven insane quite easily. Wowarlok has just freed the Blair Wisp and is onto.
Almost done with the Blair Wisp project.
And November's onto Full Mortal Jacket.
This map is indeed full of mortals with jackets.
Yes. And some without even.
Yeah.
Do you think we're being falsely advertised? And one mortal has been driven insane. Will he also Oh, this could be over. Just one more insanity power and this woman is insane. Two insanities and 3 pumpkins on Full Mortal Jackets. Ladies and gentlemen.
You love to see it.
We do love to see it indeed. And now he's on to the best mission in the whole entire game.
The Nest of Cuckoo.
Yep. The cook house.
Which should be very different with bench binding.
That is true indeed.
This is where the magic happens.
The magic will indeed happen, but will it? Or will it not? Dun dun dun. November is just walking through the mortals. Look at those presses. He had his team made up long before anything.
Yeah.
That is such a weird theme to see during Cuckoo's Nest, but remember, there is bench binding. I'm just trying to build up some plasm. And Wowarlok has reset Blair Wisp. Am I seeing that right?
Yeah. I'm not having the best of lucks here.
Well, Leo has freed Dragoon. And the last thing to do is scare away the cousin.
Does Earl lose horror when Dragoon is freed? Because, like, he was very close to fleeing and then... I don't know. First time seeing this. Interesting. Like, lost half of his horror.
Let's not forget that this is Ghostmaster. Anything can happen in this godforsaken game.
You will have a look at the code after the run, I imagine.
Yeah.
The code shall be looked at, and all of its secrets shall be laid in bare. Jaroe's currently working on scaring away some more. Oh, actually, he's bench binding Black Crow so he can free Darkling. Very intriguing, very, very intriguing, I must say so myself. And Darkling has been freed.
Novembermann is doing the military base. Already has freed Jack.
Jack?
Yeah. It's actually like Jack, I think.
Jack.
Yeah.
Interestingly enough, Jack's name is based on an actual mythological figure.
Nice.
Jack. It's part of Northern Algonquian mythology and Dini.
Something interesting on Leo's side is that Windwalker had no pants on.
Windwalker has pants?
No. He had no legs. I guess he had camo pants.
Well, that's not right. He's not in the military.
Yes, it's true.
I bet Jaroeo is wishing that the fix from Complete Edition was in place that disables the red ward after freeing Darkling. Well, it's not an issue right now. Nobody knows what will happen later. Also, for those interested, my tattoo is doing well. Well, unfortunately, I do have to say, and the ending of Ghostmasters, the final act, is not the most interesting thing to watch, is it? No,
Nope.
commentate over. However, Wowarlok is still stuck on Black Wisp. November is halfway, more or less, done with Full Mortal Jacket, whilst Jaroeo is doing quite well in Cuckoo's Nest. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mortals left. It is quite interesting seeing the blacked out hospital, isn't it? And Leo has finished at the police station, Ghostbreakers. Yeah. And he's upgrading static. Very interesting indeed. Twisted Vines instead of Dance Swarm. Very interesting. Very. Alright, 2 mortals had fainted for Jaroeo. One of them has already woken up, the second is just fainted. This is all just a waiting game at this moment. There isn't really much to say, unfortunately. However, we had some interesting situations this run, haven't we? For example, the chef not behaving for most of our players. What's your favorite moment of the run so far, Pat?
It's hard to say. It's a very boring, shitty game. I'm just kidding. I don't know. Maybe when Jaw had to restart after trying to do three chef moments. That was great.
And we all love
a bit of drama.
Yes, we all love chef moments.
We will soon know if Jar has class installed.
That is indeed true. That is indeed true. This is going to be the greatest moment in this speedrun.
This is otherwise a great time for Cuckoo's Nest. Current world record is at 148. Watching 4 Ghostmaster streams at once is frying my brain.
Yeah, same. There's only 2 mortals left for Jaroeo. And he's at 1 hour 37. This is... Listen, we will probably see a world record today.
If he has class.
If he has class, everything shall be revealed. You are not supposed to reveal that information, Memphis. Anyways. Here's something to keep the spirits up.
Beach volleyball!
Wowarlok is starting Ghostbreaker and never do that again.
Beach volleyball!
Fuck you. I do as I want.
I muted your soundboard.
Good idea, honestly, good idea. I have quite the assortment of things to torment people with.
I'll mute your soundboard too.
Well, you already said you did.
No, I was talking to Memphis this time.
Oh.
Okay, Ghostbreaker going smoothly so far for Wowarlok.
Oh, I have Memphis' soundboard also muted.
Leo is doing the military base, so there's not much to say.
Yep.
It's happening.
There is only one mortal left for November to scare away. Or turn insane, whichever comes first.
Moment of
Ooh.
truth. Oh.
Yeah.
Last mortal fainting for Jar, that's bad news.
Yeah. However, he can still at least scare him while he is. And November has beaten the military. This is the last level before the grand finale. And he's scared away. This is it. This is it. The moment of truth.
Wowarlok's almost done with Ghostbreaker.
Leo is chipping away at the military base. November is not sure what he's doing. And...
Yeah. Crossing my fingers.
Yes, 140. He has 20 minutes. He has about 19 minutes to fit.
Okay.
Skip it.
I don't think it's skippable. Oh, maybe if it's not skippable, that means there's no class.
Oh.
It's usually not skippable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I guess there is some suspense.
There is suspense.
If you see credits before you see the train spooking scene, then you don't have the final mission. And if you see the train scene first, then you do. So.
Oh, okay, okay. Great.
Yep, he's got this booking.
Most of the beams have ceased.
And he's in.
Yes. Okay.
Let's go.
He's gotta step his game up right now. This is the final straw.
Oh, November's restarting. Okay, maybe not. Oh, yeah, he is. Restarting Cuckoo.
Ooh. Very
Jaroe's
painful indeed.
Picking his team carefully.
The Wowarlok is finishing off Ghostbreakers, whilst Leo is chipping away at the military base. November has forgotten something, it seems. Haunted Hail for Weatherwitch.
Yeah, he quit Cuckoo's Nest.
Okay, so it's time to bench bind and destroy the ESD bomb.
Jaroe's bench binding indeed.
One of them also has already been skated away. And the Stay Cold Ice Cream Man is back here.
We gotta watch Dr. Bruner
The-
open up the truck.
Yep. At least the ghosts who are still bound
Stay
are doing
cream.
some work.
Yeah, you called him Stay Cream, that's nice.
Yep. Stay Creamed Ice Cream Man.
Stay cold.
I know. But Ghostmaster has already fried my brain enough.
Master has already made you stay creamed.
Yeah, I've been creaming for the past 5 minutes, if I'm gonna be honest.
November is restarting once again.
Not good at all. So the only thing that's left is to get rid of all the mortals. For Wowarlok. And it seems like he's going to get the world record after all. The red wood has been disabled. Or fixed. I don't fucking know anymore. Oh, just 3 mortals left.
Most of the beams have ceased,
Ooh.
but one of the asylum
Ooh, this is very good indeed.
Jaroe's about to get a world record.
Jaro is indeed about to get a world record. Ladies and gentlemen, will he be able to do it, or will the game fuck him up at the last stretch? It remains to be seen. Bench mining Black Crow so he can bury a man alive. Lawrence is gone. There's only 1 mortal left. He is running, so he cannot be hit by anything. We truly aren't getting paid enough for the sound we patch.
Yeah. I'm watching. I wonder which ghost he will close it off with. If he wants to do it with style, he will close it off with boo.
No, he closed it off with Fire Tail. But the closing off is still good.
Yep. And with such a good time as well.
Very good time. He shaved off the world record by about 14 minutes.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Congrats.
Yeah, congrats.
Jeez, world record. Now, Novembermann can still beat his own record.
Yep. Well, ladies and gentlemen,
Good
a
job,
new world record.
Jaroeo.
Kel Omori has achieved the world record. This is a Canon of Mori event.
Yeah, I tried. Well, I let my. I left Wisake Jack for the last minute, and when I spawned the gift and bound Firetail, Firetail spawned outside, so I couldn't free him. So I guess this is it for me. Yeah.
Don't tell me you're restarting Fullmetal Jacket. Ah, shucks.
But I don't know if I want to finish. I guess I should.
Yeah, fair enough.
This was such a clusterfuck at the end, wasn't it?
Yeah. What do you mean, Jar? You intend on beating it again?
What the frick happened with Helm?
Alright, I guess now that we have a winner, we might as well conduct a little post-game interview with our winner. What do you say, Pat?
I have no questions. How do you feel? Oh, like peeing. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. Our winner is going to take a quick bathroom break and come back to answer our burning questions. If anybody has any questions for chat, feel free to ask. We will ask them.
It is a very scary game.
All right, November's just working through the hospital. He has turned an additional mortal insane, which could be quite good because she's going to be generating passive fear to the rest of them.
Now I'm still hoping Novembermann can beat his own record.
That is quite possible, seeing as Novembermann can deduce the loading times.
Yeah. That's true.
Novembermann is doing quite well with scaring away the mortal, so I'm going to be quite honest. There's only one problematic mortal left.
Welcome back.
Alright, so we have a question for you. Was this run scary, Jaroeo? Very scary indeed. Very scary. How was your pee? The most pertinent of questions. That is great to hear. So what was particularly scary about that, fellas? Oh no. How could you have brought such a monstrosity into this world of Notepad?
Ah, okay, my game crashed, I'm calling it.
Oof.
That sucks.
I am so sorry, we have a quitter.
Yeah, sorry to be that guy, but... Oh, that's like 30 minutes, I think, of run to go.
Well then, right now we know that the quickest way you can beat Ghostmasters, including bench riding, is 1 hour, 45 minutes and 23 seconds.
Yeah, it could be faster though. Yeah, because there were some.
Could be
resets.
fast. There were resets and there was some clicking optimization to be done.
Yeah, specifically in that fellas, like the chef.
Chef. I am glad that despite not being a low percent run, the chef keeps being the scourge of this world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job, Wowarlok, for making it this far, anyways.
Thank
Yeah.
you. I did my best, I think.
It was still.
But as I said at the beginning,
fast.
I dreaded this run. I hate 100%. Now that I play it, I hate it even more.
Yeah, there's so much RNG.
Yeah.
You should run low percent then.
That feels like also very RNG.
Especially if you have a chef moment.
Yeah.
Well then, let's look at those times. 3 pumpkins in each level. That is quite impressive.
Yeah.
The biggest time waster seems to have been Phantom of the Operating Room.
It might be unusual suspect because it might be dead fellas because it's multiple runs.
That is true. Spooky.
And we have officially passed the under the 2-hour mark by a lot.
That is true, but let us remember that the time is a construct we all follow. Nothing is here, no one is real. Why do we cry? We all die.
Mm-hmm.
I once fucked a man.
Yes.
I can't feel my legs.
I have no idea what November's time is. I don't know if it's still doable for him.
Well, November was quite rusty. He didn't have time to train, so still quite good. It will be quite exciting to see what November can do after optimizing his clicks and having some time to train, seeing as he was the former world record.
Yeah. I think better routing for the teams can also be great.
That is very true. And I am very sorry, Pat, but it seems that the person who's going to have the worst time is Leo.
Oh no.
Oh.
Well, technically Wowarlok quit, so...
Alright, if I finish, I'm not the last,
Yeah.
right?
Or we can share a DNF if you...
Yeah.
Well, in
No
that case, you
place.
both... Well, in that case, you both get banned.
Ah, damn it.
Sorry, I make the rules.
No, someone that finishes is automatically ahead
Better
from
than
someone
FF.
that doesn't.
So Wowarlok is going to get banned unless Leo is forfeits as well. Then both of them get banned.
Or maybe you
Leo...
get banned. What's your time, Cinder?
1 hour 30.
I'm gonna have to see the receipt for that.
Well, I didn't record it, that's the thing. I was 5 years old. I didn't have OBS back then. Well then.
Yeah, I'm just, honestly, I'm just watching Leo do the military base. November is almost done with the hospital, too.
Leo took a quick break to lower his volume.
Yeah, it's not too much. Yeah, I'm doing the military base like the second time. I finished it completely and then couldn't free with Sekijak and...
Yeah.
I mean, my fault, of course, but...
This is very sad.
Yeah. Where's Novembermann currently?
He's almost done with Cuckoo's Nest.
Oh, okay.
New Ramblomatic video just came out, and it's good shit. It's the awards, Cuba.
Cuba's gone.
Oh. And now yes, we do have a rivalry, and now I want to see November beat the shit out of Jaroeo with a metal pipe, or vice versa.
Or both.
Yeah. Well, November is the one dethroned, so he has a grudge.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Novemberman, Memphis is asking you, did you know that you have a grudge?
Oh sure, why not?
Oh! Ooh la la!
Interesting.
Oh.
November is watching the cutscene.
Well, I'll still say this. Congrats, Jero. Apparently they want me to beat you with a metal pipe, so I don't know where to get one. Give me one, maybe I could. I don't know.
Are fighting words, ladies and gentlemen. We love to see it.
But for real though, congrats, and I will actually go and try to beat that because I need to watch your speedrun. I don't know where I can find it.
You still have some unfinished business, November.
Well, I think this is done. I think I know what to class now.
Bench binding, of course.
Ah yes. Ghost Master Coaching. From the world record holder.
Yes, the double world record owner.
In infiltrate
Oh,
the
really?
Ghostbreaker
He has a
defenses
regular
and destroy
percent as
the
well?
ether ball.
Any
As
percent?
yeah,
Empty the building
Nice.
of all mortal present.
the ultimate Ghost Master player.
Maybe
time
he
to
should
go
be
for
playtesting Hunchcork. See how
time
fast.
for a GDQ, I guess, right? I don't know what's the actual criteria is like for the game too. I'm not sure. But
What's a GDQ?
it's like an event where people speedrun and there's like commentators and
Oh yeah, yeah.
yeah, it's quite high quality.
This is the one
Game's
with
done
do we
quick,
have time for donation?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
Probably used to be more runners, yeah.
Why wouldn't GDQ accept Ghostmaster? What would?
Yeah.
What's the criteria that we don't match?
I've seen some obscure games there, but
Yeah, I
just
was
not
about
as
to say.
obscure. Yeah.
I've watched every GDQ of Ratchet and Clank. I speedrun Ratchet and Clank a bit. I never finished the run, but I trained a lot of the strats.
Excellent work, Ghostmaster. You have destroyed the ether ball. Now, rid us of the remaining mortals.
Yeah, I guess I'll just finish looking, yeah. I guess I won't finish as long because still a lot left, like 20 minutes or something. Yeah.
Okay.
Not much, but
DNF gang, DNF gang.
yeah.
Well, I'm not over yet.
Well,
Yeah.
it seems like Leo and Wowarlok are banned.
Yeah, like my splits messed up, like my timer, because I clicked new game by accident when restarting the game. Yeah.
Create a stay cold ice cream man.
November, that Stay Cold is currently the only player other than Jaw that is gonna finish a game. Definitely doesn't want to get banned. Yeah, the icy creamy man became cream again. Stay cream. Yeah, it was really nice. It brought in a lot of people as well. It was
Definitely.
really cool seeing the world record being beat. And you guys were all great. Great job on making it this far, Leo, as well.
Thank you, thank you.
Yep, yep.
I guess it was fun, yeah. Playing as well.
As fun as Ghostmaster can be.
Some setbacks, but definitely fun.
Yeah.
Having to redo Seance wasn't the greatest.
No. And like I casted Kinesis before the bones like finished dropping, like from the chimney for static, and I glitched
Oh yeah, and you
it,
broke
so
static.
yeah, I
I'm
couldn't
curious
free
to
him anymore.
see what Jaw could do with Hunchcork, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
At least static is not that hard to free in
Poltergeist.
Poltergeist.
Yeah, Maxime is also easy there because one of the like, I think Marcia spawns on the 3rd floor,
Mm-hmm.
so you can
Oh,
like
great.
you can get it very fast.
Pat, I have a question for you, but it's a private question, Uvu.
Nice.
Can we call after the stream, after this is done?
We shall see. I was saying nice about Jaw.
Oh.
He said he would save World Hanger with Hunchcock. Not end World Hanger. Save World Hanger.
Save World Hanger.
Yeah.
So what are we doing? Like, are we saving the world hunger?
Yeah.
We're making sure it doesn't disappear.
Exactly.
Okay, good.
Oh, November is done. We're waiting for time. And
What's the time? What's the time?
any second now.
Any minute?
Any second now. Time! So what is it, November?
I didn't have the live split, so I don't know. I know it's over 2 hours, but it's after my world record.
Well, I've been recording for 2 hours and 12 minutes, but it started before you started, and we can reduce the loading time, so it might still be better.
Yeah.
Maybe, but it definitely isn't my best run. I could probably optimize it a lot better.
It's still
don't worry about it.
You still did great, yeah.
Yeah, you were like in, what do you call them? You didn't have practice and you didn't run for in a while.
Yeah, it's still a great run.
Yeah.
Good job.
I
will finish the recording right now, so thanks for watching. If somebody watched the whole thing somewhere, I don't know if I'll upload this.
Upload it to YouTube.
Alright, and now this is the start of the me versus Jaro world record.
Yes.
You know.
You all were great, and I'm stopping the recording now. Bye YouTube or anywhere I post this, I don't know.